Good morning, FlossTube. This is a channel about cross stitch. My name is Rolanda. I'm the Stitching Addict, and I'm here to talk to you today about cross stitch. I hope you've all had a good week. Excuse me. I've had a week. Some parts good, some parts bad, as a lot of weeks go. I would like to show you some of my progress and talk to you a little bit about what my plans are for the next week. All right, so as you all remember, I spun the wheel and my whip wheel, and it came up with Roses of Provence, and you saw what it looked like last week. I've made a little bit of progress, not a whole lot, but here's where she's at. Here, let me see if I can put something behind it so you can see it a little better. There we go. I'm having some issues because I beaded her up top already, and now just doing the bottom half is a bit of a struggle. So, unfortunately, when things become a bit of a struggle, I only do a little bit of them, and then I just get frustrated, and then the frog comes to visit, and it's not fun anymore. So, I pulled out my Our Fairy by Nora Corbett, and I've been working on her. She is, I'm missing one color. I'm missing a skein of Classic Colorworks Argyle socks, and I have plans to go to Winnipeg to a stitch-in tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's work day. Next Saturday. And so I plan to pick it up at Lizzie B's, and then I'll be able to finish her. But this is where she's at. She's pretty much done. There we go. There we go. She's pretty much done. I haven't done any of the beads or anything, but all the empty spaces that you see, like the big spaces, it's for Argyle socks, and in the dress and at the ends of these vines and whatever, it's all for beads. So, and then there's a big chunk down here yet. Not a big chunk, but there's a chunk down here yet, and I just can't even get to it until I have Argyle socks. So, there she is. And I've been stitching her on 28 count even weave, and the fabric is March 2018 limited edition by Crafty Kitten. So unfortunately the fabric itself isn't available anymore, but the pattern is. And I've been doing it in all the called for colors. So that was my progress for the week. I realize there's not a whole lot of it, but work unfortunately takes up the majority of my days. Ugh, my hair is just doing its own thing today, so we'll just ignore it. So what I did is last night, because I couldn't go any further on Our Fairy and Roses of Provence was just becoming a struggle, I decided to move on. So I spun my wheel, and it came up with a little snow. Oh, sorry for the glare, guys. There we go. That's a little better. And that is one of my whips. It's in this little tiny bag by Eliza's Fantasy Bags. This is a Lizzie Kate kit. It came with the fabric, the chart, and the beads and the little charm. And this is what it'll look like finished. I purchased all the called for threads, the weeks, classic weeks, and Gentle Arts. Those are, yeah, weeks and Gentle Arts. This is on linen. I'm not 100% sure even what kind of linen. Let me check that for you guys. Crinkle, crinkle. It doesn't even say. All right then. Well, it's linen. In any case, it's a bit of a stiffer linen, but let me do this. This is where I'm at with that. So this will be a quick finish. Shouldn't take me too long to finish this one. And once this is finished, I spun my, I'll be working on that right away. So we'll just put that to the side. And I spun, after I'm finished with that one, I will spin my whip wheel again and see what comes up. But I've already spun my new start wheel. And it came up with Titania, Queen of the Fairies by Mirabilia. As you can clearly see, I'm a huge Mirabilia fan, if you haven't already noticed. So, I have her all kitted up. I'll show you what she looks like. Oh. This is the lovely Queen Fairy. I won't be doing it on the dark called for fabric. It calls for chestnut linen. I won't be doing it on that. I'm going to be doing it on, this is 32 count Heirloom by Picture This Plus. So it's a little mottled. I don't know, you can't really see it. There we go. Now you can see it. And I have all the beads and everything for it. So she's completely kitted. We will see what comes up on my whip wheel, and we'll work on that one a little bit once I'm done a little snow. And then we will see how it goes from there. I'm sorry, I have a little bit of a cold, and it's just enough to be annoying. So it's there we go. What I've been watching this week, I finished season 5 of Bones. And I have moved on to season 5 of Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. I'm actually almost done this season as well. I like watching when I'm stitching, and I realize that that doesn't make sense to some people, but it does to me. So we'll keep watching that. I'm on disc 6 of 7, and I'm on the 3rd episode of disc 6, so that's exciting. And yeah, those are my plans for the week. I will see what's going on after I'm finished a little snow. I'm just snapping it into my Q snap here, because I like tension. All right, that's about it for me this week. Not much. It's been a slow week at work. So not much going on there as far as work goes. I've been doing some. I'm an office assistant. I'm an administrative assistant at a construction company. So I've been doing paperwork, lots and lots of paperwork. So, and keeping up with world events such as the crisis in China, because we have business that we do over there. And yeah, not much else has been going on. On Thursday, I went to my quilting guilds, and that was a lot of fun. I got some work done on Roses of Provence there, and yeah, other than that, this next week, I'm working. I have no special plans at all throughout the week. Next Saturday, on the other hand, the Winnipeg Embroiderers Guild, or Embroidery Guild? Embroiderers Guild? I don't remember exactly. But anyway, they are having a stitch-in, and a friend of mine, Tall Grass Lane Stitches, and a friend of mine from Winnipeg, we are planning on meeting up there, and we will see what happens. I'm hoping the weather will hold out, because right now it's still here in Manitoba. The weather tends to do its own thing, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So right now, according to my weather app, it says that we're good, but I don't believe it. Wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. Anyway, then I will go to finishing a little snow, and we will see you next week. Bye. Have a great stitchy week, everybody.